When I was 7, I blew up a decades-old family secret with a question I thought was completely harmless. Every summer, we'd drive out to my grandma's farmhouse. It was this big, creaky place surrounded by cornfields, and all the adults called it quality family time. For us kids, it was basically a barefoot chaos festival. Tag in the fields, lemonade fights, and hide and seek in the barn. That summer, I was obsessed with family trees. Our teacher had given us this assignment, where we had to map out our family history, and I took it way too seriously. I had a little notebook and everything. I'd go around interrogating relatives like a tiny detective, asking about cousins, great-uncles, middle names, anything I could scribble down. During Sunday dinner, with the whole family packed around Grandma's massive dining table, I decided it was time for my important discovery. I stood on my chair, held up my notebook, and proudly asked, "If Dad and Uncle Mike are twins, why don't they look anything alike?" Silence. Immediate. Heavy. You could hear forks freeze midair. My dad was tall, dark-haired, with green eyes. Uncle Mike? Stocky, blonde, blue-eyed, and round-faced. Even as a kid, I knew something didn't add up. My mom gave me this tight smile. My dad cleared his throat and muttered, "Fraternal twins can look different, sweetheart." I nodded. Yeah, but Mrs. Keller's twin boys look like copy-paste versions of each other, and even their noses match. Uncle Mike chuckled nervously. "Kids notice everything, huh?" That's when I saw it. The look between my parents. Not anger, fear. The same kind of look they gave each other when they thought I was asleep and were whispering about things they didn't want me to hear. The rest of dinner was weirdly quiet, like everyone had switched to scripted small talk. That night, I snuck out of bed and heard voices downstairs, tense and tired. "She's going to figure it out sooner or later," my mom said. "She doesn't need to," my dad whispered. "Just don't make a big deal." Then Grandma's voice cracked through it all. "Mike looks exactly like his father. Always has." At the time, I didn't understand it fully, but it stuck with me. 3 years later, during my parents' ugly divorce, the truth finally came out. Uncle Mike wasn't my dad's twin. He was his half-brother, the result of an affair Grandpa had while Grandma was still pregnant. To cover it up, the family had faked a twin birth story. Photos, documents, the works. My one innocent question had yanked the thread that unraveled everything. Today, Uncle Mike calls me detective. We laugh about it now, but back then, I turned a family legend into a ticking time bomb with 4 little words.